extra fee. Strictly
you trying
for the
to
movies.
you trying to do some OnlyFans shit? You trying to,
Hell yeah, bruh.
I'm trying to see
Bruh,
Nemo bust it open.
I'll make me a goddamn dollar. Mother, man.
I'm trying to see Nemo bust it open. You trying to be Welcome back. You hear my voice. We not cutting each other off. It's no lags. We are in the building. Go Studios. We are back together, people. Hello. King Mall in the building.
Hey, that's me. Squat.
S. Carter in the building. Hello, S. Carter.
What's up?
Sample God. Welcome back, sir. Hey, Sample God. We're in Go Studios.
Hi.
This feels good. It's been a long quarantine, but us Ohioans are it's opening up. I heard Texas is basically open. Mm-hmm. Texas is basically like rocking and rolling right now. We got the Go Studio mask on. You know, gotta show them off. Very cool. We are happy to be back, man. How have y'all been? I am. The only thing I miss right now is the gym, so I'm slowly waiting to go to the gym now. I think I'm only gonna go at night, like in the middle of the night or something like that.
When nobody's there.
Planet Fitness ain't doing their 24 hours anymore.
No,
They're closing at 10 and 9 o'clock. 10
stupid
o'clock
as fuck.
for Monday to Thursday and 9 o'clock on the weekends.
Really?
I need an extra hour. You should close.
Why? So there's no more 24-hour.
I don't know if there is any
Gyms?
more 24-hour gyms, but I know Planet Fitness is not doing 24 hours.
I know.
I
I need a
wouldn't-
reduction
was
on my
thinking
bill.
about it. I was like, damn, my 2 a.m. time is gone now.
Yeah, I
Basically,
don't understand why they would take away more hours and then not add. I mean, but then to take away like the spacing as well. Like it's not gonna be the maximum capacity. So what?
It's not maximum capacity. They said they're shutting down like certain machines so they can keep social distancing. So like probably all they like double machines. They probably just going one machine at a time and probably like
Quick
every
question,
3,
though. Have y'all been
ellipticals.
getting comped on payment for these last 3 months?
Like
No.
I ended mine.
You ended yours?
I ended mine. I'm like, nigga, how? I didn't know how the gyms were gonna come back. So
They did cancel it. They canceled it after they charged me for the first whatever. What is it? March when they shut down the first time. They charged me, but then they said they wasn't gonna charge me until like July. So that's all they did. They just shut down all payments after March until July.
I canceled mine.
I haven't been seeing them, but I know I ain't do shit.
They wouldn't let me cancel mine. Shit, it was like come into the gym, and I'm like,
Shit. I don't know. I checked mine. It said canceled. I was like, all right,
Oh,
cool.
I ain't check it.
I can go to another gym now, but I thought if no gyms is doing 24 hours, man, that just threw me. I'm saying
24 hours.
I gotta find me a little home, like a little neighborhood gym and shit like that. Something that's a little bit more intimate because
Real talk, I would rather be in a neighborhood gym anyway.
yeah,
But
yeah.
those are just kind of high.
It's higher,
Kinda high to book, but
and
you pay
Planet
for product.
Fitness is much more convenient. Well, it was because it was 24 hours. So like that's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a competitive edge that they had, and the fact that they
really
don't.
the only reason I was going there because they were 24 hours. Like I
And
could go to
they
any
serve
other
you-
gym because they got so much better equipment at other gyms. But
Pools, basketball courts, all
Right.
of the shit.
Definitely could
Like,
with the lifetime anytime.
I'm saying, like if I'm changing to a new gym, I'm going to somewhere with a pool, with a court, fucking like somewhere they don't serve you pizza on Thursdays,
more food weights,
pizza and bagels on Fridays, and
candy
shit
on the
like-
way in and out.
Yeah, candy on it.
Oh my god, that candy, bro.
And you know I'm gonna take it.
But wait, who
You
serves
know.
pizza?
Huh?
Who serves pizza and bagels?
Fucking Planet Fitness.
Like every Monday, first of the month, they do pizza like Mondays, and then
Bro,
like,
fat
bagel
ass
Tuesdays.
pizzas, bro.
I've never been in there for this
I've
time.
never been. Like I'm always going to like midnight.
Exactly,
So
like-
they be
When-
gone already.
When I was in the zone, bro,
Except for
I
my
was like,
friends
why
who
are they
live with
teasing me like this? I don't even eat dairy no more. Like, why are y'all like having pizza out? And I mean like some good like, oh, vegan, blah blah blah, or hella veggie,
straight up grease.
pepperoni,
Yeah.
Giorgio's, Little Caesars, some bullshit.
My friend used to work there. She used to save me pieces when I used to come in on because I was like, I'm about to miss it. She was like, I'll save you some slices. I'm like, don't do that.
That's love, though. That's love right there.
Cause you gonna eat, you ain't gonna feel like working out right
Nope,
away.
I'm be sitting there talking to you for
And
2 hours.
and there's no rules either. It's not like, oh yeah, eat your pizza after you work out. It's like you can come in here and eat pizza and leave.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, people used to go in there just to like take a shower and then. I was like,
I feel like you'll feel bad for that though. You'll go in there, eat your pizza,
Some
look at
people
everybody
don't.
else working out. Like, all right, I'm
Some
out.
people
Bro, you know
don't.
how many people go to the gym and then just stop? Like, will get a whole ass outfit, motherfucking be all talking about it, and then just never go again. Just never go. They
Yeah.
just never seen it again.
Walk in the door.
That's why-
and check in and check back the fuck out.
How Planet Fitness make all their money? It's like, all right, it's $20. I'll go next week. All right, I'll go tomorrow. And that 20 keep adding up.
Yep.
20 over 100 times, bro. That hit. Damn, it's good to be back. Flowing conversation, man. Jesus, the Zoom shit was cool, man. But I
All
can't
the
even listen to
stopping.
the content, like the people's content that is on Zoom now. Like, I fell in love with All Def Digital. They fucking killed it this quarantine. Live streamed every day, twice a day. Somebody from their crew was live streaming, doing games, creating games, just killing it. But they have so many. It'll be 6 people on the screen, and they're talking over each other. And it's like, all right, I can't even listen to this shit. Fast
You
forward.
can't regulate it.
All right, fast forward. And like some of them are comedians, so they'll be trying to get jokes off and shit. And be like, hey, you know what your head is a. I was like, God damn it, that was gonna be a good one. I know that was gonna be a good. He funny as a motherfucker. So like, I'm excited to see this happen more, where podcasts can get back together and create content that they like. But a lot of new content has come from this, which is very dope. Also, let's not skip over this really quickly. Joe Rogan, they got $100 million
Oh, yeah,
to
to go
podcast to go to Spotify. Yeah,
to just be their main base of
whole
podcast.
catalog and videos upwards to 100 million, and he won't be on YouTube anymore.
Wow.
It's
So they're trying
exclusive.
to filter everything through Spotify.
Yep, and he's just keeping his clips page up on YouTube, but you got to see the whole show on Spotify. So Spotify's
doing videos now.
is launching videos called vodcasts or some shit like that, and they're
Getting
going
the goat of all goats, huh? Okay.
man.
I
That's
mean, it's
also-
more unfiltered than YouTube.
some more podcast love. I don't know if y'all hip to Call Her Daddy. Are y'all hip to the Call Her Daddy? Have y'all seen that or anything?
Mm-mm.
Call Her Daddy is on Barstool. Barstool is a podcast, YouTube type company. They are like white boy frat, like fun and shit like that. But they have these females on there who do the genre is called horror podcasting or something like that. Horror like horrorcore podcast. So they just talk about sex all the time. They talk about sex. Suck the blow. Blah blah blah. Goggle calm. That
Wow.
type
All
bullshit.
Goggle come.
And so it's 2 of them, and they were like killing it. I think their initial contract was for like $70,000 a year with bonuses. That first 6 months they made like $80,000 in bonuses, and then that first year they were up to like $150 a year from all like just killing shit. So they're like, shit, we need to renegotiate, motherfucker. We balling. And that seems kind of logical, but they wanted their intellectual property, which means they wanted to own their name. They did not own their name. Barstool owned their name, which basically means they own the podcast. So they were like, we want more money and our name, and then we'll start doing the podcast again. So still kind of logical. Everybody wants to own their intellectual property, but they still had 2 years on their deal. And also, one of the chicks' boyfriend worked for HBO. So word around the streets then was they were shopping the show around to like HBO, Showtime, trying to find them another deal.
And they need the name first.
And they need the name so they can take that with them. So all this is happening. One girl that's dating the HBO guy is like changing up on the other girl. They ain't going out as much because it's a whole podcast. They go out, they drink, they talk about their shit,
Yeah.
and they get it over with. Turns out the HBO guy, they call him Soup Man, fucking is just, I don't say brainwashing, but you know how
First off, Soup Man.
yeah, you know how girls give niggas nicknames. Bay this. His name was Soup Man. And fucking brainwashed her into thinking like, oh yeah, y'all should leave. You can do the whole show by yourself.
Was he trying to pull like a controller player?
Oh yeah, super controller type shit, trying to get his piece of it because he wanted to start his own podcast network.
They gonna make a lifetime
Take
movie
that.
about this.
Oh no, because
That's some
it's
TV shit right
it's some it was some big money going on. So long story short, it's a blonde and a brunette. The brunette did all the editing and shit, and the blonde did all the editing, and the brunette was more of the looks and like the wilder, cuter of the bunch until she got into a relationship. So now it's all the blonde doing everything, and then the brunette's like, "Hey, I'll take care of the business," but it's really her boyfriend taking care of the business and trying to get boom, boom, boom. Long story short, again, the blonde was like, "Oh, y'all tripping? I'm gonna go take this money over here because they offered me $500,000 and the show name, a portion of the show, and some liquor percentages.
Damn.
And bitch, you still tripping?" Deuces now call her daddy is a single father, as they say. It's a one-person show,
Damn.
and she is looking for a co-host through her fanship to replace the girl now.
Who also sucking goggles all over the place.
No, well, I'm guessing she said that they're going to change the whole show around because like we have because they call them the daddy gang. All we need a name for our friendship because these are some trash names. Daddy gang, all right, bitch. But
I mean, it's just a play on the name of the show. And
yeah, gang.
that's usually it.
Yeah, just like, all right. But so now they're not friends anymore. Because she never liked the boyfriend in general. She thought he was creepy. Shit.
Probably was.
Yeah, creepy as fuck.
Probably trying to shoot a threesome.
I mean, shit. The blonde's cute, but she's like blonde cute, like kind of average and shit. Like, I don't know. I'm hating. Oh fuck. I don't know. I'm capping. I'm capping. But I wanted to bring that up because first of all, the Joe Rogan thing and that happened at the same time. It's a lot of big money going around podcasting, and to see Barstool give somebody that much, I think it's gonna spark a lot more people to look into podcasting and see that like, oh wow, the advertisements and like the content itself, it's the only thing that kept going. Like podcasts, probably everybody missed 1 week was like, all right, let me regroup and got back to it. But even then, some people didn't miss 1 week at all. Like they were just like, all right, shit, we in quarantine. This is crazy, right, y'all? And the time is coming, man. The time is coming. Just gotta be patient, man. That time is coming. A lot of people is looking at us and shit. I'm getting DMs every day like, hey, fuck with the show. How do I get an interview? Blah, blah, blah. Man, we just staying focused out here, just trying to keep grinding and shit.
I have one or two hit up when they see me post about it. They're just like, "Oh, you do a podcast?
Yeah.
You're a part of them." I'm like, "It's really low key, but yes."
You know, we keep it. Try to just grind, man. You gotta stay low key until they don't want you to stay low key. They beg you to come out. Let's not beat around the elephant in the room. I wanted to get a good show in before we get all a little bit darker and stuff. Minnesota is burning. No, not Minnesota. Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis is burning right now.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear Minneapolis?
Yeah, I was gonna say Prince, but I thought Minnesota. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought them too,
I
but
thought Minnesota.
I thought of Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks. Yep,
That was it.
the Mighty Ducks.
Ducks.
But again, Minnesota, I think the Mighty Ducks. That's just where it comes from. Let's start off with saying R.I.P. to George Floyd.
Big Floyd.
Big Floyd, as they called him. Terrible, 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 terrible. And it's still happening, and it keeps happening. And I'm scared for all of my brothers and sisters out there. I'm scared for like my ex's little brother and like little homies running around and like.
Think about every black person you came across to it, and it was like, how are you doing right now?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, how you doing right now? Almost.
I mean, just from a me posting about it and being from a media side, it's an overload. Like I'm
There's so
like
much.
I woke up. I don't say I woke up drained, but I got drained very quickly yesterday, posting and posting and posting and posting because it's one thing to post shit and just be like, all right, I'm posting this shit because I want to. Then it's another thing to be a information
Mm-hmm.
place to go to and trying to
Update
figure out
you.
what's real and what's fake and I still have yet to
Share, what
watch
not
the
to
full
share.
video. I didn't want to post the full video at all because it's it's something you don't really want in your energy type
Yeah.
shit. Like I still have the view of Tentashi X Triple X in my head of him being slumped in his fucking car and like that's stuck in my head where I'm like I ain't want to see this at 7 a.m. Like that's
Right.
so seeing somebody beg for their life is not something I need in my energy, and I don't want to put that out there. But people had to see it and have to see the what's real going what's real going on and stuff. And
I'm just saying. That's some shit.
I don't really have words. From a person that has white friends and deals with white people frequently, I see them not knowing what to do and what to say, and I made a tweet saying like, "Hey, I don't have advice for you, but use your voice on and off social media
Yeah.
because using it on and off social media means if you do see somebody getting arrested, don't just drive past. Don't just not police your neighborhood or police a human because obviously some people don't see us as humans. So
And you know, it's funny though. A lot of people drive by, stop and watch, and not actively video recording this. Like, especially in a city where it happens a lot. You know, it becomes too much of a norm. It becomes too normal to you to the point where you just like, well, okay, the dude getting
Here we
arrested.
go again.
You know, another time, and there's not enough people just stopping to say, and, you know, I'm guilty of it. Not enough people stopping to say, hey, you know, let me record this and make sure he good.
yeah,
You
because
know,
it's
make sure they get home cool. Because like
you be a safe distance away in a parking lot next to him is fine. But watch out for your brothers and sisters out there.
Right,
Like
like-
it's a
you see anybody get pulled over for 3 cop cars and there's only one of them, and anybody get put in the they just got pulled over. Like, hold up, some not right, some not fully together with this. Regardless of the fact, you know, pull over, make sure everything cool.
yeah.
Especially if you walking by it, you at a better advantage at that too, because you literally are walking by.
I'm
You
just
get to see
walking
the
by.
whole procedure instead of you just getting those 10 seconds of you driving up and going by.
And you see how much that helps the situation. I've never seen a situation. He's videotaping. He's fucking up everything. Like no, like there's been countless actions of videotape almost bringing somebody to justice at this point. Almost, at least, at least some people aren't spending 10 years for assault on a police officer and it never happened type shit. Like you know how easy that is. Like there's so many videos that I saw yesterday where it's just like,
And it's
gee.
crazy too, because a lot of the stuff, it takes a while for it to get through, depending on how much people really care about it. Because I remember it was like something to read. It took his story 2 months to even come out.
I mean the Arbery what's his name the jogger.
Him? I don't know his last
I
name.
can't remember his last name. I know
Sorry,
what you're
brother,
talking about.
but his stuff happened 2 months ago. Like so, it bubbled up enough to finally make public, and then they got arrested. But
Right.
it wasn't no new evidence that came out. The
wasn't
video
no
was
right
already
there
out.
and
Yeah,
then,
yeah, the video was already out and shit like that. So,
And then on top of that, if he took the video to give to the cops to show that he was trying to be obtained and showing that he was causing a threat in that neighborhood, then that means the cops been had that.
yeah.
They been had the whole
Well,
thing.
Well,
the
didn't they,
Possibly.
Like, wasn't there a report that the cops had like done everything as protocol, but then just it never surfaced or some shit like that, or till right
Something like
now?
that, because the murderer himself is like a retired
Police
chief or
officer.
something like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So like that in general shows like, yeah, he probably swept it under the rug. He was a robber or something like this, trying to, and it didn't go because he didn't have the background. The record didn't go. He wasn't a felon, so
Mhm.
it didn't it stayed above water. It didn't sink into the cesspool you call America.
And apparently he wasn't easy to approach too at that, because the video before where cops had to come up on him when he was in his car.
I didn't see the
rapping.
video again. I,
Yeah,
I,
I
I,
didn't
can't, I
see
can't
it.
I can't take that into
So
I
there's a
can't see the
video. There's a video of him getting out of a car, just parked in the middle of the parking lot. Him just rapping and shit like that.
yeah. And he was like, I just got off work. I'm trying to chill, bro.
Perfectly calm, but then he tagging out, like he kept asking questions, and I can see how you can get irritated. Now, I can understand there's a lot of people who has a shorter fuse,
Yeah.
so I guess he will follow in that category as a shorter fuse, because I didn't see the reason for him to get so mad so fast. You feel me?
But then
But he
we don't
had
know his
every
history.
right to-
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
we
I
don't
don't
know
know
his
his history
history.
with cops. I don't know if he had a bad day at work and he is literally just trying to chill. Like I felt that heavy where I'm just in my car, bro. I'm like, and you probably get like 20 minutes, 30 minutes before you got to go back in somewhere. You got to go deal with your mom, your girlfriend, whatever.
Bad.
And you're like, man, let me just get 20 minutes, roll this blunt, and rap,
Just be.
and just kick some bars and shit like that. Like that's, imagine all the times when we were just chilling in the car. Like that's scary to think about now. Like we're
Shaq
four,
too at that, because
four or
Shaq
five,
good for it.
yeah, 4 or 5 young black men in a car smoking weed, baked out and shit like that. We were like I couldn't even.
Fathom, you just knocking on the door and then start causing a problem though.
Right.
It's
Like
it's-
over what? Especially when we first started off,
yeah, man.
you know, and it was little shit then.
Yeah, man. We had
So
a
it's
gram
like-
at most.
You gonna come again?
2 grams was a good
for
day.
2 joints, like what?
2 grams was a good day, bro.
Man, that shit, it was just fried though. And then thinking about Floyd now is like, hey, you possibly knew him.
Possibly knew him because they
I
worked
did
at
see
the
that.
Because you worked
same
at
bar.
the same location.
bar.
Well, which is a wild thought to even think about and shit like that. Because even if the police officer didn't know him, Floyd definitely probably knew his face or something like that. Like
Yeah.
there's, it's like, oh yeah, them the cops over there. You know, you got to watch
Yeah.
out for them to be
Yeah.
be cool, blah blah. Them the off duties.
Then it gets to me to the point where the 2 videos I did see, I saw the 10-minute video of him where he had a knee on him, and then
didn't
I
watch the
saw
whole thing.
the 2-minute video beforehand where
He was super
he
calm.
was just already handcuffed.
Already handcuffed.
So what would happen in between those 2 time frames from you to be on a wall
They're saying
to
so
about to get into the car
Jerry's
to being
not
on the ground?
Jerry Stackhouse. What's Stackhouse, the black Stackhouse that was on the Spurs. Steven Jackson. There we go.
Okay.
Stack. They call him Stack. My bad. Yeah. So Steven Jackson, that was his best friend.
Right.
His best friend. And they call each other twins
because they do look like each other.
They look just like each other. Steven Jackson told the story. He was like,
He
when
like
they
a
first
big,
met.
probably big brother.
Yeah,
to him.
that they first
Like,
met.
That's the way they
The
look.
dude was like, "Yo, bro, I think you got a brother." He was like, "I got a brother. What you mean?" He was like, "It's somebody that look just like you upstairs, bro." Walked upstairs, like, "Bro, who your daddy? Who your daddy, bro?" so like they would clicked
man.
ever since. And Stack was telling him, he was talking about him. He was like, yes, he's been in jail, but he went to Minnesota or Minneapolis to drive trucks to get his life together. He wasn't the type to ask for money and do all that. He asked for clothes. Hey, bro, can you send me some clothes? That's it, bro. If you got some clothes, some extra shit, some Nike gear, boom, 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 boom. Send me a box. He sent through some boxes. So painting that picture, Stack said
Knowing your friend got money.
Stack said that he if the cop had said something to him, he may have said something back. So on some pride shit, the cop may have boom, 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 boom. Floyd say something back, boom, boom, boom. Now you on the ground.
So you getting smart, and a man is already in a submissive position.
Yeah, bro, that's an
And you
ego
take it
shit,
further
bro.
than
Emotion-
that shit
emotion-
crazy.
That's an
emotional
ego shit.
Mhm.
That murderer has murdered before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a little like
Yeah,
thing that
a
read up about
breakdown.
him.
He's
Yeah.
not just one person. He's been involved in another black male's murder, and then in a car chase that led to 3 people dying. So it's not like he's unaware of his
His actions.
his actions at all.
You just don't care the repercussions.
And shit,
man.
the shit just hurt, bro. The shit just hurt. The shit's is
So
nerve wracking.
And I feel that city pain.
Yeah,
I do.
bro. Tamar Rice, bro. Like,
Bro,
come on, bro.
like-
Like,
like,
that shit is
every
not
action.
that long ago. Like,
And it is crazy though, because like this whole city was getting burned down, right? Now I understand that it possibly could have been an officer.
a provocateur dressed in all black, straight out of like some
Mhm.
HBO
Yeah.
shit.
It straight could
Just
have
start
been this
burning
particular
shit.
person. But I'm hearing too many back and forth on this, because the second conspiracy theorists on it, it started because they tried to get the police to get away from old boy's house,
Mm.
and it was like what, over 50 officers there.
No, man, it was.
Oh wow.
Like,
Yeah,
you feel me?
They were
Like,
surrounded that bitch. Like, I don't know if
protecting
y'all ever
this
seen
cat,
Watchmen.
like-
Did y'all ever seen Watchmen on motherfucking HBO?
The show.
I ain't
Yeah.
watched the
I
whole
ain't
thing,
watched the
nah.
show.
Motherfucking show. It was a point where they had the White Knight, and it was basically all the cops got killed in that bitch, and it looked like that. Them niggas was standing in front of a house trying to protect it, and that. America's so wild right now, man. This season of America, bro. Like, I can't even explain to y'all. Like it kind of bothers me because I just know that the whites don't understand, and I can't
Bruh.
make them understand.
They won't
I
ever
hate trying to have a
understand.
conversation with white America about this, because I feel like you're being very condescending with this,
Mm.
and you may not, looking directly at you in the camera, you may not feel condescending. You may not try to show empathy. You may try to show empathy. You're better off talking to your white
Can't hear
friends.
you.
I'm sorry. You're
Okay.
better off
Yeah.
talking to white
That's me.
America to make a change than talking to me about
Yes.
how you feel.
Talk to your cousins, your grandfathers, your uncles, and shit like that. Those ones that
See how they feel about it.
if you did bring a black person over, you gotta tell me beforehand. Hey, Uncle Jerry's a little, he's a little Southern or something like that, or he's a little in his ways. Like, no, talk to Uncle Jerry. Tell him, like, no, that's not cool, Uncle Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool, Mike. You know,
It's cool
Right.
meeting that one white person and then you just feeling that vibe. But it's another thing when you go into a group of white people and you know a lot of them, and then you the only black person in the room and you don't say shit that you
Yeah.
gonna be the awkward one.
Yeah,
out.
man,
Not the
it's
fact that you white, but the fact that you know how they are.
Yeah.
Again,
Might as well not even become.
I tell white friends and white allies, I can't be mad at you,
Mm-hmm.
but being mad at a history of oppression that some of your families have presented, and you indirectly benefiting from the destruction of a whole community at times. Like, it works both ways, and I can't.
This brings me up to the perfect example. You know how we were saying we should give them a card,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Attached to that card, you cannot be silent.
You got to speak up if you see some shit.
Like, if you gonna come over to this side,
Mm,
in general, you have to be fully on this side.
man,
We gonna give you that card.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That
You
makes a lot
cannot
of-
be
yeah,
silent.
Yeah, if you want to say nigga,
feel me?
you gotta be in these moments
wanna
and be.
indulge in the
You
culture.
gotta be a nigga
Like,
at a
it's
full
it's
time.
It's
then,
a
my
lot
nigga.
of y'all out
You
here
wanna
who
indulge
give
in
your
the
friend
culture.
that nigga card. They allowed to say nigga around you, but is they silent?
How are they tweeting right now? What are they tweeting? Are they
How
tweeting?
they,
Are they tweeting
how they helping
anything?
you
Yeah, are,
cope?
yeah.
Mhm.
Are they saying anything at all? And again, I must stress this. I don't know what to say to y'all. I'm angry. I'm frustrated, and it's directed towards your people, but I know it's not you.
Directly.
Like the conversations I've had with whites that are from like Zanesville or something like that. It's like, it comes like, Juice, I just don't know. I can't be sorry for some shit where I just didn't know it was wrong. Like they came from Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy fucking Fallon, who has
They
the
came
roots
at him.
the roots on his show. Tyler performed. Yo Gotti like
He
that's
is really integrated in the black
He
culture
is,
too.
and y'all
so
come
it's
for
like,
him for a great Chris Rock fucking
Hey, yo, that shit was good.
That nigga sounded like Chris Rock, bro.
That was
that nigga ain't sound like Chris Rock.
That was comedy.
That nigga sounded like Chris Rock to the fullest. I didn't see a white man in blackface. I saw a person in a sketch playing Chris Rock very well.
Just like
it's
what's that?
Tropic
Tropic Thunder. Thank you. Just like Tropic Thunder.
If they come for
Same
if they
way.
come for Iron Man, bro,
They tried.
come on, bro.
You
They
can't.
tried.
You can't. Like it's
They
not the.
definitely
It's
tried.
not the
Y'all
same.
gonna come for Iron Man for real? All right.
I don't see that making fun of him. He was literally. It was funny because he said it. I'm a white man playing a black man playing a white man. What? Like what? What?
I want that same energy that I've seen for how about the Me Too movement with the black community right now.
I want to see DC fully marched.
I
I
mean,
don't see shit cut off of that.
Where are that million woman march that y'all wanted all the guys to be a part of?
But yet,
I'm
what
just-
is that really doing though?
I mean, they're not about to tear gas Tiffany from Calabasas because her mom
another
is
thing.
rich.
So yeah,
You
so
know?
if you got the whole America going,
I'm just
going
saying,
at it, then that's a whole nother
there's
thing.
a certain level of people that you can't do that to. And it's just not going to happen because that's going to be generations of you're not going to win an election. You're not going to be the captain of the motherfucking football team because your fucking mom hates me and the whole family you came from. Like that shit is like that happens in those types of things. So if we had that type of ally where it's like, oh, my lawyers for the next decade are on your ass, period. I have 50 million just to fuck you over. And it's people like that.
Yeah.
But we don't have that because the powers that be, like, I mean, who's really independently wealthy that can talk their shit for real? Like, you saw Diddy try to do it, and then we turned on him. Like, we oh, yeah, he said, oh, well, let's hold our vote hostage. We ain't doing oh, so you trying to vote for Trump now? Is that what we vote? Like, no, we have value, and Biden is saying we ain't black. like that's the, like, there are certain levels.
and that's that point of just people not listening. They cut their ears off to a certain extent. Like
Yeah,
I
they'll
don't
listen
know
to a
what that
point.
threshold is where they just say, all right, cool, I'm done with whatever the fuck you saying. I'm not trying to even
As soon as
think
they hear
about
some
it.
shit they don't like,
But it's kind of wild to me though.
I don't think a lot of people have faith in themselves. So if you don't got nothing to fight for within yourself, I don't see how you can fight for anything else. And a lot of people are hopeless. They're stuck. We're coming off of a fucking 2 months of not working, a depression and recession imminent, and they don't understand why they're looting? What?
and they upset that they're looting.
What?
Nah, this is for
You
Black
don't-
America.
You don't understand why they're looting?
My whole thing is for Black America. If you're doing this, if you are doing this, be smart about it, about where you're doing it at.
I think they are.
I hope so.
I think they are because again,
think so.
like these Targets, these dollar stores better not be in your
on
community.
some hood shit, some hood nigga
But
shit.
didn't they burn down the public housing though?
And that's what I'm saying. Like on some hood shit, why would I touch the public housing? What am I getting? I'm not getting anything out of that. Why am I touching the AutoZone? I'm not about to steal brakes. Fuck, I'm stealing the brakes in the motherfucking transmission for.
Nigga,
Like,
they-
what? Like,
They had it right the first time. They had it right the very first time when they went out to them cars inside of the in the police lot.
yeah, bro.
If you couldn't get into the building
y-
to burn it down, continue on the
Y'all-
cars. They can't. They gotta
we
go on
had,
foot.
Yeah.
You
we
want to
had
catch me?
it
Come on
aiming.
foot, nigga. What's up? It's hands up.
I
Like-
believe in the provocateur saying it was because it's too much of, hey, we were fucking up police cars and fucking up precincts, and all of a sudden we said fuck the Family Dollar. Like, what?
Whoa.
Now I get it. They tear gas them to get away, right? They tear gas them to get away. But did anybody notice at a certain point when you tear gas people to get away and they're outside of the house or outside of that building? Nobody ever thought about circling back around why these motherfuckers got a whole line and then going back to the precinct and burn it down in?
It's probably surrounded
mean,
to an extent though.
The bitch burnt now. So
knows?
the bitch burnt now.
Yeah, one of them is. Ain't
Yeah,
it?
the third precinct where he was housed at, or where he worked, and he's supposedly
saying.
in
They throwing
custody.
Molotovs
Be smart
or-
about it.
He's
Just be
supposedly in
smart.
custody as well, but there's no pictures. But they said that they arrested him, but who knows about that? Even this morning, CNN
That's what.
reporter got arrested
Bruh.
on live
Bruh.
Yeah.
TV.
And they dared to lie about it.
bro,
They dared to lie.
White
and
America.
it was
White America. We can't show you anything else. We, like, this,
It's right in front of you.
Evidence is all here.
It's right.
I
This
mean,
literally
right here.
happens on the daily.
I don't know what the white camera. Look. Even like the commentary while it was happening, he's like, "All right, so I guess I'm getting arrested. All right, I'm getting arrested." And he hands the mic off. He was like, "Omar's getting arrested right now. I think I'm next. Okay, I'm getting arrested." He hands the camera to Bill. Bill, I'm like, "I think they're about to." He got me too. The camera's going.
Hey, as they passed that camera around, they was like, "Oh, you with him too? Oh, you with him? Oh, okay, we gonna get you all."
And then and I hate to laugh at
Wasn't
this.
the report say that there was nothing to prove that they were CNN? Like that big ass news camera.
Yeah, like the camera alone should have
camera,
proved, and the
the
thing he had in
fat
his
white
hand.
man.
I get,
CNN on the mic.
I get you not wearing CNN because it's too many people around. But nigga, if I got all the equipment, you think I just got this at the dollar store?
I looted this from
I
Target.
can get this on Amazon, huh? I
looted
can
it
just
from
order this shit on
Target.
Amazon.
When the camera went down and was placed on his side, and you can see the feet of the people getting arrested, and then like in the far end, people holding guns, and then the comment. It's like a movie. It's like a literal movie. You can't even direct that way. The the anchor is like, I think Omar is getting arrested on live TV. You can tell he's getting like.
I mean, shit. What the fuck do you do with that shit? Like in the studio, like, so do we cut the feed? Do we
Oh
let
no,
the shit
no!
run?
They're- gotta be professional.
They're in his ear saying,
get
"Don't
your-
cut the feed. Don't cut the feed."
you got to get your anchor
Just
man
sit
on at
there,
that moment, bro. You got to go out there and go on the show.
The
bro.
cop
Go ahead,
picks
give
up the
him a show.
camera, and then the reporter comes back in. We are now moving. He has the camera. I don't think that's one of ours. He set the camera down. Yes, that is the cop that has the camera, and it stays there. I'm like, yo, again, white America. I can't. What else do you need to see? But when a dark skinned reporter, he's black and some type of Latino, I don't know what, but a dark skinned reporter get arrested holding a microphone and a mask on and a golf jacket. Like I don't know how
Not
much
even
proper
that.
white you can get.
Think about that. I got arrested for holding a microphone.
Bro, he got arrested doing his job. Like that's a freedom,
exactly.
like the freedom of the press. Like I
He's like,
me
"Oh, not supposed to show
personally-
this. Oh, y'all don't want to see
me
people doing
personally,
this?
I would love for CNN to sue.
Hey,
I would love for CNN to sue.
That'd be something.
That'd be a big statement.
Hey,
At least get that cop fired, and then the cop's like, "Yeah, I was following the direction."
Fuck that. Shut down the
He was not
precinct.
following shit. Like,
Shut it
He was just
down.
tired of nigga talking. He was like, "This good ass speaking nigga. All right, you're arrested." He's like, "Excuse me,
You know what's fucked up about this whole thing though?
excuse me."
You know what's fucked up about the whole thing is we still got to peel back a layer because even all of that, even that riot, even this riot won't fix shit.
No,
It won't fix
No.
a damn. It's gonna make you feel better. You gonna
that was a
walk by like,
primal
"Man,
scream.
I got to tell my kids that I burned down a building.
That's a primal.
They
scream
fucked up. They fucked up.
of anger, and it's coming out.
That's the only thing you got.
Inventing and throwing shit like, but it's not again white America. We haven't come for your houses yet.
Oh, bro.
We have not.
You notice a neighborhood has never got burned
You
down.
have. We have not come for
Not
Calabasas
one
yet.
neighborhood.
But shit, it's seeming like we can't get any answers until somebody's Bentley get poured some Lowry's on it.
Hey, real talk. Only thing they did was
some Lowry's go in your engine, motherfucker. Now you pissed off.
man.
Now you pissed because it's a.
let the insurance pay some money. That's
I mean,
about
I
it.
don't see it going. No, like me personally, I'm afraid for myself. I cannot see a young black person getting arrested and getting choked out and some in my head not click to say to save him. Fuck it, I'll take these 2 years. Like seriously, save a black man's life for 2 years. I mean, at this point, man,
yeah.
you got to be like that because they will kill you. And I'm driving to McDonald's.
You know what's crazy about Queen
Like,
and Slim?
like that's the
You know-
the vibe I'm getting right this
You,
point.
you know what's crazy about Queen and Slim? He had. I still have not watched this movie, but based upon what I'm getting from it, he basically shot a cop. Right?
Yeah.
He had it going around.
Yeah.
There is no law that says you can get out of shooting a cop out of self defense. Like, how do you prove?
How did Tupac get off? Because they didn't show the badge. Because
They were drunk and off duty,
Okay.
so they weren't even on duty.
Okay. So yeah, that's the only thing I've heard of somebody getting off shoot like popping.
But think about that. He's not labeled as a cop at that point. He's
Yeah.
labeled as a civilian.
Yeah.
But on duty cops who are clearly not
The-
obeying the law.
Whole bunch of
Abusing their power.
they got unions behind them. The same dude that
There's not
protected
one loophole.
the last guy that killed a black person. He's the lawyer again. So I'm guessing that's a union lawyer. So it's going through the same channels of union. He'll probably get 10 years for manslaughter.
Like I said, there's no true law out there that can help you prevent from yourself from dying and protecting yourself at any form or fashion.
It's
Yeah, as soon as you swing on a cop,
10
you
toes
getting-
down when you're in your
judged by
building.
12 or
That's
carry,
about
judged by what? Judged by 12 and carried by 10 or something like that.
Carry by 6.
Yeah, carried by 6. Like it's a real thing you got to think about because like if I see Damani arrested and he's being choked out, I can't stop myself after that.
Bruh.
I can't stop myself.
Bruh.
It's over for me after that. Like
Bruh.
I'm going crazy. Like
Watch
that's
you-
period.
You gotta watch somebody choke out your child, bruh.
I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts, bro. And that's just one of them things where it's like, do I care about your life over your family losing a dad or me losing a family member? Fuck your family.
Because you saying fuck
just,
mine.
And that's just where
Simple as that.
I'm going with it because I do have cop friends, but you can take me away from my family and you get nothing done to you. So there's a certain level where I'm like, I'm not leaving my family today.
And that brings back to that point. We need a law to protect us
Self-defense
from
law.
protecting ourselves.
Man, I don't
Period. 10 toes ain't enough because that don't abide to the
man.
cops who supposed to be protecting us.
I'm
you know?
cool with having us police ourselves on some martial law
Hey,
shit. If y'all don't
hey.
like black people, give us a state. Fuck it.
Nigga, open
Fuck
up,
it.
open up the gun
Fuck
store.
it. Give us a state and we will have that bitch popping.
They
bro.
already worry about black on black crime.
I'm saying, bro, give us a state to chill in. You will never. I'm cool with leaving now at this point. Like I'm cool with going somewhere, but there's no. I don't see where there's a place on the earth where we're cool at besides Africa, and even in South Africa,
Even
niggas like we don't like niggas. So it's like,
yeah, they still chop your head off.
it's like, man, like, I don't even know.
It's really nowhere to go.
I can't go to Jamaica. Shit, if I don't know the right people, I'm getting my feet cut off.
Nigga,
Like,
if you can't go to Puerto Rico because you don't get any funds. You don't get any type of care. You don't get any type of relief of still being an
Shit,
American
hit with another
territory.
Hurricane. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
you're just used to a certain. That's how they get you. They know you're used to the certain shit.
Yeah, shoot. this nigga Trump, bro.
Oh, did
Hey.
he just tweet some shit about
Hey.
the National Guard?
I
being
am
there?
so happy that Twitter is fact checking that nigga.
Man,
fact check
oh,
everybody.
man.
That's
Fact check
funny.
us all. Fact
That's-
checking.
that nigga is a demon.
Be a goddamn
He's a
dictionary on this
demon.
bitch.
He's a fucking demon, and he's the Antichrist. Because at this point, he knows what he's saying, and the fact that he is when the looting starts, the shooting starts. He felt so good about that saying, bro. He was like, "I'm getting bars off."
I wonder how you feel if you found out that they'll shoot back,
bro.
Facts. Just saying.
Hey,
The nigga got so bold. Twitter Twitter checked him and violated one of his shit. He went to the White House page and started
Yeah.
tweeting for the White House
he
page.
did.
This nigga silly. Nigga got burner accounts and shit like that, bro.
Didn't he sign a law in about?
He
social
said, "Mickey,
media?
give me the
He's
phone.
trying
Give me
to.
that damn phone over there."
He's trying to
you logged in?
sign
Give it.
executive order in to I guess not have his shit closed during these times or something like that during times of
I don't want
crisis.
he trying to abuse his power.
He already tested out that text message shit. Y'all remember that text message he sent to everybody? He was like, "Hey niggas, I got y'all number." Y'all remember that?
I ain't get
I don't
that.
get that text
I
message.
ain't
I'm
get
glad
it.
he ain't got my number.
No, man. He
I did not get that number.
he sent out
Type in Trump on my phone real quick.
he
Make sure
sent
I
out
get it.
President
a
or something.
like maybe like 2 years ago, something like that. He sent out a government messages that
I
was
seen
testing
the tweets about that,
testing
but I never
for your
got it.
emergency. Yeah,
I never
testing
got
for
it.
emergency messages or some shit like that.
I did see a big ass uproar about that on Twitter. I
And
was
they were
like,
saying like
missed
that's
me.
his way of saying like, oh yeah, I can get in your phones, fuckers. So y'all never not gonna be rid of me. So he's gonna find a way to get everybody to see what he's talking about. The fact that he went to the White House page, bro,
Just to
tickled
get that
me,
tweet
bro.
off.
You think they really tell these niggas secrets?
Ooh.
White House secrets?
You got to know something. I feel like
Because
there's
when he
either-
get it out, if I know I got leverage. if I'm coming out the way he coming out, I know I got leverage. This country better not touch me. I'm coming out with some shit that'll fuck up everybody. Bruh.
the secrets he
I'm pretty
does
sure they
have.
probably like
I got
had
a
you
red
sign
button in my back
something.
pocket.
They
Push.
probably had you sign something.
Yeah, the secrets he does have, I feel like he wouldn't dare say it because he knows how easily he can die.
Yeah.
They can put some shit in your shit and then you go.
But
Like,
then it's up. But who's making that decision?
that's true, bro.
Checks
And
and
the powers that be, bro.
balances. Checks and balances.
The Koch brothers, bro. The 1% that owns the 1%.
I'm
Like
just saying, somebody
like,
knows somebody.
the politicians are ran by money, and we have some rich niggas over here, the Rothschilds. Like those are the niggas that run the U.S. rule. It's not no conspiracy shit. They run the banks. The banks run America. The banks run the world. Like that's just how it is. So when it comes down to like that's why they don't like Trump, because Trump has his own money, and he's always been trying to get to that level, and they always see him like Trump, like, man, get the fuck out of here. You a reality star. Man, you ain't got no real money. So he's like, man, fuck y'all. I'm doing what I want to, blah, blah, blah. But he do got friends. He got Russian friends, all that shit. So it's like, hey, I want to be a billionaire, but I'm not a billionaire. Man. This is when Joe Budden would play Outstanding. Outstanding. No. But, man, besides all that, bro, I hope basketball comes back soon. I do. I
It's
just need to
okay.
take my mind
Didn't
off of it.
wrestling come back?
Wrestling never
Wrestling
left.
never left.
Hey, yo,
They
I
had
thought that was the
WrestleMania in an
weird-
empty
Bro,
stadium.
that shit was weird to
Wrestling-
see. Like
hey,
the clips of that shit. I'm
Wrestling
like,
is another one going crazy right now because they're like heavy on the storylines now. So they're all like,
It's a drama at this point.
yeah, they're in baseball
soap
fields
opera.
jumping off of diamonds and shit like
I
that.
just know
They're-
shit look fully fake. But as far as storylines go, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
They
man.
working it.
Them and All Def, even to ESPN, finding something to talk about.
I like how they conveniently let the
Oh,
black people
soccer's back in
prosper
it.
a lot now.
Oh yeah.
Like they
yeah.
booming.
Yeah,
now.
niggas is
All
the niggas
of
is winning titles in championship wrestlings now. Thank God, but you know they had to keep some fans interested somehow.
Soccer's back though.
Soccer's back?
Yeah. They play in the empty fields overseas, but soccer's back. Whoever's in the
See,
soccer
the whole
out
thing
there,
about the sporting part is when you take away the fans, you take away a lot of the pressure. You take away.
feel like a
I mean, it feel like a
So-
practice.
Yeah,
I feel like it feel like a
yeah.
practice.
Like
Scrimmage.
you get a lot more initial better quality out of the players. I give you that each and every
There's no
individual
more
one.
distractions.
But at the same time, it's like do this shit in front of $5,000 people, like 5,000 people. Like do that shit.
Well, like I don't know if they're gonna try it because Disney World in Paris opened back up and they're doing like minimum capacity. They blocking these seats off, like y'all can sit here and can't nobody sit there. So I don't know if they're eventually gonna try to do something like that for sporting events.
Well, they're in talks with the NBA to do their season in Orlando at Disney. So because Disney has however many hotels down there that can house all their families and shit.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I thought that was weird. So you bring it
Disney is
the
Orlando.
whole NBA to
Well,
one
20 teams.
location.
Disney is Orlando, like
20 teams, yeah, yeah.
Hey, nigga, that sounds dope.
Oh no, 20
That's-
teams.
That's like the ultimate
And
tournament.
pretty much everybody will probably get their own floor. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't know
gonna
if
be
you ever
nothing.
go
been
back to
to-
back though.
Yeah.
Just let everybody just run.
I don't know if you ever been to Orlando, but you can't go 2 feet without stepping on a hotel property. Like,
Really? Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
it's,
they
it's
got.
places everywhere to stay down there.
Yeah, so
I ain't
yeah,
never been
that's
on
how
that.
they trying to live. Like, I'm happy that there is could be coming back. Content wise, I'm not really worried about movies or anything. Shit, I've been
Movies will
running through
pick back up
shows.
soon. So
Yeah.
I mean, shows been shot. So
Yeah,
some
shit's-
movies been shot. Some people just salty that they wasn't able to do it the way they wanted to do it. Like the Marvel movie that's supposed to come out. What's her name? Black Widow's movie.
Yeah.
They was it's done. We can drop it like how we've been dropping movies
Yeah.
straight to home. And they were like, no, fuck that. We just gon' This ain't the rollout we wanted. So we just gonna wait
I
till
don't,
the show
think,
open
I
back
don't
up.
think they should even try to do that because that bitch will come and go. Like
Like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, they should hit that shit to the streams. They should just. Matter of fact, if they were smart, they would have. They'll make you pay for it through the streams.
man.
I mean, Disney Plus kind of did that. Like, you couldn't watch Onward anywhere except for on Disney Plus.
No. You pay for your Disney Plus, right?
And then you pay an extra.
Pay an extra
Oh.
fee
Oh.
strictly
You
for
trying
the
to
movie.
you trying to do some OnlyFans shit? You tryna-
Hell yeah,
I'm trying to see
I'll
Nemo bust it open.
I'll make me a goddamn dollar. Mother man.
Trying to see Nemo bust it open. You trying to make me pay 10, 15.
Only watch it this weekend. Like,
this weekend, bro. That's
Coming
fucked
soon.
up, bro. Shit. Shout out to the bitches that are grinding on OnlyFans. Yes, Jules is such a fucking thirst trapper. She's charging 30 to listen to niggas' music on OnlyFans. She's not doing
That's crazy.
anything naughty on there. She may show a little ass, but she was doing that on Instagram, on Snap anyway. She's not showing anything you couldn't see on her Snapchat in the early days.
But she's charging 30 to
30.
listen to the music that she listens to.
I mean, she's
To
an
talk back to
influencer.
her friend, her fans. She made fucking like 27,000 in a month, bro. Something stupid. And she's not showing no nipple. No.
What type of ad-lib was that? Type of shit. You smoked that ass,
sweating,
then,
bro.
huh? You
I'm
took a sniff of
sweating,
it.
bro.
You like, shit. I had that.
I felt
You'd have sniffed
No,
you a
because
little.
look, we
Sniffed you a little bit of that yes drills, huh? Took that shit straight up the nose.
I'm sweating, man. All this shit's coming out. I'm heated. Yes, but shout out to the chicks that's earning because
They out here.
damn, my headphones went out again. Is that me?
I think it's short or something.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yep. Shout out to Yes Jules because she earned, but niggas was mad. Like niggas was like, man, fuck this shit. Like I saw on Twitter, it was like, man, don't waste your money. It was like 4 pictures of her just in like booty shorts. I'm like, yo, I don't need to. She's doing live workouts too. That's all she's doing. Live
Some niggas
workouts.
be doing that though. Like, they'll get the OnlyFans and then take everything and just drop it on Twitter. Cause fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them bitches, bro. I can't even get it out. Fuck them bitches, bro. Let me see them titties one time, bitch. That's all.
Man.
Look. I ain't even gonna cap. There's some bitches out there that I'm like, yo, if that bitch gonna sell
For the $3.
for the $3 on the Black Friday, bro. Hey, I see some nipples for that, bro.
I love seeing the niggas who be reviewing by accident. Like them niggas who come out do the review. Like, hey, bro, her pussy trash. Don't even. Hey, yo, if you had
So you bought
2005 her, and then if you had her back in 2005, that shit was fire. But
Her
right
premium
now, it's
content is
mediocre.
fire, but it's not worth it, bro. If you want to pay 50 for some her sucking dick, it's good dick sucking, but it ain't worth it. I'm like, all right, thank you. That's good.
Like, these niggas give you a full review though. Like I'll be like, oh,
Hey.
this shit exists.
No,
If
that
the
was like-
Hall
that
of
was like a
Strange don't
trend.
work out, the Hall of OnlyFans. That's the name of this Hall of OnlyFans. If
was
the
a
Hall
trend,
of
though, like-
OnlyFans, bro.
said
I don't
if
know.
the
I
Hall of
follow a
Strange
decent
don't
amount of
fall
sex workers because one of my friends that I went to college with is a sex worker. So she'll like
Yeah, it's
there
black,
was a thing where they were just like people like I don't know if it's dudes or girls doing this, but there's a review page on Twitter. They'll be like, drop your OnlyFans, I'll buy it, review it, and tell people if it's worth buying or not.
That's not a bad little,
That's
little
smart.
thing. Yeah, a lot of people.
You
He
need to
get
give
a
me
lot
a-
of traction.
You know what?
They get a lot of
After
traction.
your 100th one, I need to get this shit for free.
Yeah.
Just give it to me for free. I'm
I'm
gonna
getting
let
you
know.
followers. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting you
that's free
followers.
promotion right there.
Shit, but man, that shit is fun, nigga.
They need to be able to sell ads.
Safari on there too.
I know he is.
Safari on there making bank. He
his
said.
dumb ass.
He said, I don't really even need to put out music like that no more. I'm paid.
Man,
Y'all
I didn't know
niggas-
he put out music in the first place.
Man, shit, not no more. He $250,000 off the beat meat. Off the beat of the man, let me
Damn.
find out, nigga. I'm about to go in there. Hey, $72.
Shit, I've already contemplated it. I'm not gonna lie.
You telling me this nigga made $250,000 for being his meat?
$250,000.
The body's coming back.
What
I'm
the-
saying.
You gotta think about it. 6 months, he was 20 is $25 of OnlyFans.
Besides these
30 plus
besides-
premium content.
That's a lot of people. This is some weird people out here. There's some gay people out here.
Yeah, that'd be the only
Hey.
thing that's just like
You
I
know
don't
your
know how
friend.
comfortable I am with niggas watching.
Would you
people
sell weed to a gay nigga?
Yep.
You gotta sell that dick to him too, then.
Whoa.
Big
gotta
pause.
send them dick pics to that nigga
But
too.
that's not the same though.
You gotta serve them cheeks up to that nigga.
Pause.
No customs. No customs.
No customs, no solo chats.
He trying to get smoked. Smoke some weed, man. This nigga trying to do a lot, bro.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to Safari and him beating his meat for a quarter. Hey, that's one of them jokes that a nigga would say. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose.
This nigga.
Have to take a pause before I get this one off.
Hey, to keep this shit 100 though, like he on there with his wife though.
Oh.
So my thing is, you on this wife? You beating off to your wife?
Fuck it.
You beating off to your wife? That's what you're doing? I don't
That's one of them frat boy jokes. Be like, all right, look, bro, if you had to suck a dick at the Super Bowl for
I had a hot dog.
$10 million.
I was eating a hot dog.
If you had to suck a dick at the Super Bowl for $10 million, would you do? Like, no, bro, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, hey, you had
Are
to
they
beat off.
recording it?
If you had to beat off alone, videotape it, make $250,000, but it's only gay niggas. You obviously you want to live with your mama then if you don't say no to that nigga because $250 to beat off, you beating off anyway. You drop the set. Look,
You charging people to pay for it.
Say you got a little freaky girl. She's like, hey, yo, send me a little son. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Ain't
You send
nobody
it to her.
recording that. You know what?
send
Ain't nobody recording
You send
that.
it to her,
Out
and she
there.
posted on the internet.
Girls like that shit.
The
No,
gay
I'm
niggas
saying-
gonna see that shit anyway.
I'm saying ain't nobody
The gay
recording
niggas
your
gonna see that
recording to
shit.
put it out there for free. Ain't nobody doing
Nigga,
that. They better. I hope not.
Kevin Gates' sex tapes just leaked.
Who
I heard
cares?
that.
Like,
I heard, yeah.
Who you know who cares? Gay niggas and bitches, and they paying $250 for it.
$250 for it.
they trying to see what
He better put it on. He better put it on fans only himself and
I'm
make a little
saying.
bank off
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
At this point,
That's what.
at this point.
Now,
my nigga,
now, see everybody following that book. She started that shit. Her and that goddamn bathroom ride. That damn bitch right there. Stevie J's
Stevie
girl.
J, yeah, she was like,
started
shit,
this
that shit gonna come out. Fuck it, let's
Make
make
some money off of it. No,
And
no,
that's-
it wasn't her. It was old boy.
No, well,
Oh,
no,
no,
he
boy.
he actually came out and said on
shower
the
ride shit.
he-
What you talking about?
he said that they planned that together, and when she went on the show that season, she made it seem like it wasn't planned. He was going into it like, oh yeah, we porn stars. Fuck it, we got that bag. No, he was like, nah.
The shower
Yeah.
ride shit, right?
Yeah. Her titties look weird, so I ain't like that shit. Her titties was a little bit too fake for me.
He was a Stevie lookalike, so
Yeah, man, them niggas is.
he look exactly the same.
Oh man, that's funny, bro. That's funny. If I had a body, like I would have had an OnlyFans, bro. I would have had an OnlyFans by now. I would have been on that
Mine
bitch
was on the way
serving. Hey, Sean Carter, look. So I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat. And I'm just scrolling through, minding my business, and I get the Sean Carter page. And Sean Carter is just his face right here, and it's on silent, but I know what he's talking about because he's sweaty a little bit. I know. So I'm looking.
Just finished working.
I'm
out.
looking.
come
I'm like,
on.
I gotta turn to my girl. I'm like, bet you this nigga Sean Carter been in the gym. This nigga pants down, bro. I'm like, this nigga got low ride jeans on. He's showing that. He's showing that V cut. He's showing the motherfucking V cut. I'm like,
just came back.
this-
man. I was
this
proud of
motherfucker-
it. Fuck out of here.
You better put a little advertisement like fans only coming soon, bro. Like,
I had to tell my
thought
girl to
about
stop
it.
looking. I'm like, stop looking at this nigga, man.
go ahead and make some bank, bro.
Stop looking at this nigga. You need an OnlyFans, motherfucker. I feel like it's
Thought about it.
when
Not-
Tia told me
girls
that
can't
she was a
always
sex
send
symbol, I was like, oh, this nigga Sean. I didn't know. Excuse me, Sean Carter. All right, I underestimated my nigga.
Well,
All right,
I apologize and I oblige to what you just
go,
said.
Go
My
get us
man,
some bitches, please, bro.
Put him out there on the
Please.
beach.
Yeah.
Take his shirt off one
Take
time.
your shirt off.
Watch
You
him
got
flop.
enough abs for me.
He like, ooh, I can have
Go
you.
get them. That's that.
I can have you too. You keep those.
Oh man.
Keep all of them.
Jeez, it's good to be back on. It really is. In studio with y'all guys, man. I don't know what else there is besides dark shit to talk about, so I'm not gonna go there. I want to leave it on a high note.
We can wrap
Let's
it.
let's see what we're reading, watching, listening to. King Maul, man, is some good shit.
I
Bad shit.
have watched everything in America.
basically.
Almost, but no, some new shit did come on Netflix. I ain't get to try. Issa Rae has some. Not Issa Rae. What's her name?
No.
Her name is Issa Rae.
Yeah.
Issa
Ain't
Rae.
that a new movie?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
What's his name?
the dude from Big Bang.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm sorry.
No, not that. Not Big
From
Bang.
Silicon
That's
Valley
the
on
show.
HBO.
Yeah, that's
He's
the
cool. He's funny.
This shit look hilarious.
He's the Pakistani.
I
right?
don't know how. Yes, he's Pakistan.
Hey yo, I'm throwing
he's
it out
Middle
there
Eastern. He's
because of
Middle
my
Eastern.
one man.
But I don't know how good it is because I haven't seen it. But it's one of the movies where if it was an all white cast, I probably would have watched it faster than I would have not watched it now. I feel like so I'm going to watch it because I'm like, man, if this was like the
Oh,
fat
it's a
chick.
season.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
just
a
a movie.
movie.
But it was like the fat chick that who's the fat chick that they got superpower? Rebel Wilson and the dude from Workaholics in it or something like that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to watch this because it's stupid. But because it's Issa Rae and the dude I like, I'm like, oh, I don't want this to be bad.
Well, the only reason I know I'm gonna watch it because like a lot of people is Insecure like supposed to be funny or is it supposed to be serious? Like
Both.
okay,
Yeah.
But I've known Issa Rae from YouTube when she was doing
Black
Awkward
Girl.
Black Girl.
Damn, that was your
and
girl,
that
huh?
shit, that shit was hilarious
That was
to
your
me.
homie?
Yeah, that shit was
She-
hilarious. So
she
I would watch.
fine.
I watch the fucking movie.
I like her.
I didn't even know that shit existed.
Chocolate Sister. I like that.
The only
She
reason
like
I
that.
only
Yeah,
reason
she
I knew
cute.
it existed is because of a what was it, a black independent film class I took at school. They was like, watch this, and I was like,
That's dope.
I enjoy this shit, and I told all my friends about it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
dope.
this is fun.
That's dope.
Well, I'm about to watch that, but for me, she's a sometimes cute. Like back then, when she lost a lot of weight, she got real skinny. I'm like, I
She
don't
was
want to
cute on
fuck with her.
YouTube.
But now to me, I'm like,
Hollywood
certain
do that
things,
to you.
certain things she do to make you not cute. It's like,
Hollywood will make you drop a lot of weight and like, all right, we don't like you that skinny. Gain a little,
Gain some back.
let me get 10 more, and then we good. But yeah,
So yeah, but shit, listening to shit, fuck whatever comes on the goddamn radio. At this point.
no, for real, yeah. I ain't really heard
Radio
nothing that
Row.
caught my
Everybody
attention.
dropping shit, but it's like I'm almost on overload because so much is just
I ain't
coming at you
outside.
at once. But
I can't
I can't do shit to it.
be with the
vibe out
homies
with
in
it.
the session. I can't
The only thing I've been able to do is ride in the park and listen to shit on headphones.
barely drive it. I can't barely drive with this shit because I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm driving to the store. I'm driving to gas. I get through half a song. I'm like,
I'm about
all
to
right.
say half the music color law that you fucking love is the shit that you listen to in the car.
Yeah.
That's that. Read and watch, listen to, sir.
Reading articles here
This
and
nigga
there, just
watch
about shit.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Yeah, money over here, bro.
Goddamn distracted.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, nigga, that's a Samsung
Yes,
or a Michael
nigga.
Kors. I don't even know.
Samsung.
He got that for
six pack with the
he got the 24K edition right there, bro.
Come on.
I had
You
to buy
nigga-
me and my brother when he graduated.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck, you see, he got the matching links with his belt. The matching what?
Shout out to the broski too. Happy
Yeah,
to the I can't
graduates.
imagine graduating.
Bruh.
It was
Man,
wild.
not
It was
like
wild.
this.
I'll
Not
tell,
like
I'll
this.
tell y'all about it real quick. So the school had it set up so basically only one student could come in at a time.
It was a drive-by.
Yeah, like basically, it's not really a drive by. Like you could like go in, but so they had to schedule their time. You had to show up. Cap and gown was optional. They were like, you can wear it, you can not wear it. So you get in, talk to the people. They get everything set up. They put his picture on the wall. Only he could walk in. One teacher, the secretary, and the principal.
So their cross, you couldn't do it. Wasn't in front of people
No, it
in
was-
any form, and not even your family.
No, we couldn't even go in there
Was it
until
streamed?
after. They made like a little video of them,
And you had to do it one by one.
one by one. So like you students show up at 2:00, another student showing up at like 2:15, 2:30. They can't be in the same room until all of that shit. Is
I do
done.
feel bad. Y'all don't get to feel that embarrassment when your whole family scream your name and you up there like, oh, what's up,
when
mama?
they told you to be
I
quiet
told you,
until the
mama.
end.
like,
Parties, they're missing like those
Prom.
parties changed.
yeah,
The Cedar
Our-
Point move.
Oh my!
that shit start a lot of shit
It
too.
started like people are pregnant and have kids because of those parties and
Man,
shit.
what?
That's a big part of graduating is that after of like,
oh
hey, it's our last time seeing each other. Like, no, we're about to be
And
here for
not
6
really.
months. We ain't going to college. My nigga.
I don't
I'm
know how
about
to
to
feel.
see you.
I don't know how to feel, bro.
We about to see each other. Yeah, we both we ain't going away to school. Ain't no school to go to. We online at home.
Online, baby. We at the
I will
house.
see you Tuesday, actually, at the Piggly Wiggly.
At the goddamn. And you know what? You saying Piggly Wiggly? There's a goddamn Piggly Wiggly in Tennessee, nigga.
Oh.
What do you think a Piggly Wiggly is?
A grocery store?
It's a store.
It's a motherfucking grocery store.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I thought a
seen that.
Piggly Wiggly is? a goddamn like a
butcher,
restaurant,
butcher.
or a guy, yeah,
deli or some shit?
a place to go for a hold down.
No, we fuck. I remember the first time I seen a Piggly Wiggly. I think I was out of town, and I was like, "Is that?"
I was.
That is a Piggly Wiggly.
I'm like, this
It's a
shit
grocery
exists.
store. What the fuck?
This shit exists. I feel like I said this shit last time because when I saw it in October and me seeing it again, it gets me every time. Goddamn pig, and they say Piggly Wiggly, and I'm
It's like saying the Sizzler. Like the Sizzler exists or it existed. I think it all closed down now, but it's like one left or something like that. I think it's like one. Sizzler. I'm going to the Sizzler.
I'm about to get some sizzles.
Some sizzles.
Go to the sizzle.
Did you finish up?
No,
Sorry.
I'm not. What did I get to reading? I'm watching. Killing Eve is the thing that I'm watching right now.
What's that on?
It's AMC/BBC America.
Okay.
It's basically like a espionage show to an extent. It's got to do with MI6 and like this over organization called the 12.
Okay.
They got this super assassin who is crazy. She's cool, and like this like agent, not really agent.
Who's the main person on it?
The actress?
Yeah, actress.
Sandra Oh.
I felt like I seen like the preview. This is
You've
the
probably seen
movie
the
or
previews. This is the show.
the show.
This is season 3, about to wrap up Sunday, so I'm excited. It's just an interesting way to watch and just like the psychiatric stuff behind it. So that's what I've been watching. I think that's all I've been watching, really. I ain't been watching
And
a
I've
whole
been
lot of shit.
rewatching King of the Hill too, and Inuyasha. That's all.
I told you, King of the Hill good, ain't it? It's
King of the
fucking
Hill is
good.
funny, man.
But
King of the Hill.
I don't think Peggy's autistic though.
Nah, bro, you gonna
I
see it,
don't,
bro.
I don't think she's autistic because as you go through, you realize how smart she really is.
Yes.
But she does dumb shit.
Yes, Asperger's, bro. She has Look, you will see how focused she gets on things. She wants to be a teacher. She wants to sell makeup. She wants to like fucking build something.
Yeah,
Every
she's
time
everywhere.
something's jump, it's like,
She
oh,
cops
yes.
a convertible and then makes Hank figure out how to keep it. Like she was like, "We need a minivan. We need a minivan." She goes and sees a convertible and cops a convertible. Like it's a.
Off this-
it's
I
a
just
funny
know
show.
bitch fell out the plane and all of a sudden
She
watching all
fell
the
out of a
episodes.
plane and broke all her bones, bro.
she thought she was
That
the
was a
shit.
season finale too. They went
Hey,
to
yo,
like
that
on break.
was.
They went on break after that. That's
Hey,
remember
they was
that.
gonna be like,
I
"This is
remember
over
that.
with." And when it happened, I ended up falling asleep. I woke back up. I'm like, "Oh, I gotta rewatch this."
It
I'm
comes
like, "Hold
back and
up."
she's fine.
Hold
They don't
up.
even speak about her being broken for real.
No, yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah, she was like, "Remember that time I fell out the plane?" It comes up a couple times, bruh.
Damn.
You remember when Bill had to go back to school because his
been a while since I've seen
his record's about to get broken.
Yes.
So the reason
I do.
the
vaguely
dude
remember
who
that.
beat the record, she was in physical therapy at that time. Yes, this is like 8 episodes later. She's in physical therapy, and she convinced that nigga to go back and break his record.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a fucked up with a torn ACL.
I might have to watch that again.
Bro, I was in there. I'm like, why is she
Start
there? And I'm like,
watching?
oh wait, he's in physical therapy.
Because
You're in physical
because
therapy.
she fell out of a fucking plane.
and it comes
That's
up a
fun.
couple times. She was like,
funny.
this is worse than when
That's
I
a
fell out of a
great show.
plane.
That's a fucking great show. Bro.
At a certain season,
I'm
they
on
gotta
the
bring
last season.
they gotta bring up all the old shit. At a certain season, they bring
I'm
up
on the
all the
last
old
season.
shit.
I'm on the last season right now, and I'm like, it's good. It's
He
still
about to
good.
rewatch some shit. He already
It's
on
good,
that.
bro. It's super good.
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, go ahead,
well,
bro.
watching Killing Eve. I'm planning on watching some Amazon shit.
awesome.
Shit called Upload. I want to check that out.
I haven't heard.
I'm gonna need to see.
The thing I'm talking about is it's an Amazon show.
Listening to a lot of different shit. I don't know. Like I just listened to Drake and Future shit on the way back from Columbus recently. And then this artist called Benet and Remy Wolf. Remy Wolf.
Okay.
And yeah, they make like alternative pop type music, but it's real chill. So
Smooth.
that'd be it for me.
Reading wants to listen to. Reading nothing, man. I gotta get back on that. I keep hearing good things about the Gucci book and the 50 Cent book, so those are on my list. Watching, just finished Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Pete is on Amazon.
another
Now.
one.
Man, it's good. It's good. It had 3 seasons. They didn't bring it back for a 4th. Hopefully, like the fanship gets up. But it's so good, bro. Twists, turns. The Breaking Bad guy is the bad guy in the first season, but he's the executive producer of the whole series. So that's why it has this type of feel. I like
You say
the
Breaking Bad guy.
main guy.
So
main-
Wisen,
yeah, the main guy. he's the bad guy in the first season, but then he directs the whole thing basically and shit like that. So it's super dope.
I knew that's why I wanted to watch it because somebody was in it.
Yeah, that shit dope. I'm going to watch the Epstein shit on Netflix. It's supposed to be like the breakdown of all his history, how he got his money, who he was balling with. They said that he had like shit, mansions on mansions on mansions, and just Playboy type shit. Just ridiculous shit. So I don't know. Listening to fucking Young M.A. dropped the EP called Quarantine Party. That bitch was rocking. Young M.A. has been killing it for me. Her album was super hard, super hard, and was underrated.
I didn't even know it came out.
I just know she's fully independent.
Yeah, a Lil Bo, and that's probably why she's not getting the buzz she's getting right now. Because her shit, because the one knock about her was she wasn't making good songs. Like the songs wasn't a catchy hook and all that shit. She got the hook and she got the bars. There should be no reason why she not winning for real. Like she's killing shit. Lil Bo 3 dropped. Got through halfway of it. I like it. I guess. I mean, it's Lil Yachty, but he got some nice
Lil Yachty shit or some experimental.
No, it's not experimental. It's more so like it's feel like some Atlanta shit, like some like he made a mixtape type shit, and it was like, oh, this some hard shit. He got Future on it with like how Typo said maybe the song of the year from Future besides his whole album is like that might be the song of the year for real because he it's innovative. I'll say that. Very innovative. Besides that, this morning I drove to some old school, like 70s classics and shit like that. Just drove to that. I was just vibing out. So that was cool. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. Welcome back, people. I hope we get this. We continue on this journey. Everybody stay safe out there. And
wear your mask, keep your distance.
Yeah, keep your distance, wear your mask.
All the strands coming soon.
All the strands coming soon. Simple God, thank you. Maul, thank you. S. Dot, thank you. Play that funky music.
Skirt. Ooh.